Praise the Lord, everybody. This is Yasmin, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm going to be making today for you original cinnamon rose soap. Praise God. And it's going to be made with rose essential oil that I made myself quite a while ago. Sorry, the bottle's a little dirty, but that's okay. I made a rose essential oil with olive oil, jojoba oil, coconut oil. I made it sometime last year, so it's good stuff. It's original stuff. So basically, I've seen rose soap made online. I've seen rose, cinnamon, and orange soap, but I haven't seen just rose cinnamon soap. So this is original cinnamon rose soap. All right, so we're gonna get it started with 1 cup of goat's milk. Soap base. It is by Hello Lovely, which I bought from Joann's. So that's already cut up in there. You're going to want to cut it pretty small. I've also seen people grate it, so if that's your thing, go ahead and do that. Also, this is made with coconut oil. It's a clear soap base made with coconut oil and aloe, which I bought from Amazon. So I have 3/4 cup of that. What else do we need? 6 drops of dye. So we're going to have 6 drops of this. And 10 drops of the essential oil, which I mentioned from before. 3 teaspoons of pure cinnamon. This is from Walmart. And some sugar. You can use white sugar. You can use brown sugar. Any kind of sugar you want. All right, and last but not least, we have some crushed up rose petals, the good stuff. I like to see this kind of stuff in my soap. It's wonderful. All right, and this video is brought to you on behalf of Daughters of Sarah Boutique. That's my business. I've been making soap for about a year now, and I really enjoy it. Ever since I was like a little girl, I just love good smelling stuff. So we're about to get into it. We're going to start with heating this up for about 20 seconds in the microwave. My microwave is really hot. With my old microwave, this melted really slowly, but this microwave is really hot. So if your microwave is at a high setting, you might want to do less than that. I'll put it in the bad boy. Sorry to turn my back. I'm going to put it in for 20 seconds. And I have my spoons here to mix it with. 1 for the clear soap, 1 for the goat's milk soap, the white soap. All right, and as we're waiting, I'm going to read to you some of the benefits of rose essential oils. Good stuff. Number 1, it eases pain. Number 2, it decreases anxiety and stress. God knows we all need that. We all need less stress in our life. It's also antifungal, antibacterial. It eases depressive symptoms. Relief from menstrual discomfort. It's important. It improves skin tone. So if you have these like dark marks and stuff, it helps to even your skin tone. And it helps you to have a more healthy and youthful look. It also improves the tone of skin, which I said before. If you are pregnant, please avoid rose essential oil because it's thought also to bring on menstruation. The same thing for lemongrass essential oil. So just a disclaimer there. All right, so those are the benefits of rose essential oil. You heard the beep a long time ago. Let's see how it's doing. So right now it's still a little bit clumpy. So I am going to mix it up. So every 20 seconds, you should mix it up. Check on it. See how it's doing. Still a little bit clumpy, so I'm going to put it for another 20 seconds. And we'll work it out. All right, going back in. 20 seconds. All right, now the benefits of cinnamon. It's good stuff. It's not just for Christmas time. It's for all the time. This information is brought to you by Dr. Axe. He's one of my favorites. So cinnamon is antifungal, antimicrobial. So it's really good for your hands, for your body, get that bacteria off. It's also an antioxidant, which means it protects from free radical damage. So that's good. That's excellent. It removes excess oil and dirt. It also helps with skin tightening and rejuvenation. It's anti-wrinkle. We all need that. We're all aging. I'm about to turn 30, y'all. I'm about to turn 30 in August. So we all need that anti-wrinkle. I'm starting early with the anti-wrinkle. All right. It also soothes dry skin. So that's good. It's moisturizing. It helps to cure acne and pimples. That's excellent. That's part of that antimicrobial thing. Gets rid of the bacteria in the pores and stuff. And also complexion enhancer. So it evens out that complexion. Same thing with rose oil. And, you know, it just came to me last night to make this soap. So it's so beautiful how it all comes together. Praise God that it's going to work together for that even toned skin and that nice smell. So it is done. You heard the beat. And let's see how she looks. Oh, nice and liquidy. I'm going to show you. Nice and liquidy in there. No more clumps. So I'm going to give her a mix. All right. And pray that it stays in liquid form because I'm going to begin now with a fresh spoon and a fresh bowl of the clear soap, putting it in for 20 seconds. It's only 3/4 of a cup, so it should take less time to heat up. In the meantime, I'm going to show you what I'm doing here with the goat's milk base. It is, of course, unscented, so as I mentioned before, we're going to add 10 drops of that oil. This is rose essential oil, OG original. I made it myself, so you can't buy this, but you can buy the soap once I finish with it. I will have my link below. So I'm going to put 10 drops. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you can see it kind of dispersing. I always put a little bit more because I like to have it heavily scented so you can smell it so much more. All right, when you're using it, I'm gonna mix it up in there. You can see it kind of diffusing on the surface. That's what you want to see. All right, excellent. We're gonna check on the clear soap. Let's do it. Ooh, very nice, very nice. All right, there's still a few clumps in there. I'm gonna give it a mix. Use a fresh spoon. You don't want to use the same white spoon, the one that has the other base on it, because it's not gonna be pretty. All right. Because the idea is to have the white part on the bottom and then have the clear part on top. And we're going to actually add some red dye to it, have it look extra spicy. All right, spicy. All right, I'm putting it in for another 20 seconds. I'll probably be done in 10. So I might just disrupt it there. But we have our base here. I'm going to start preparing where I'm going to put the soap. These are my molds, Hella Lovely molds. You can find them at Joann's. I really like these because they have flowers, roses. So I'm going to use one from this one. And these also have flowers on it. So I'm going to use a few here as well. And pray that it all works out. All right, let's see. Ooh, very hot now. It is definitely ready. I see some bubbles on top. All right, so the first thing you want to do with your mold, you want to spray it in here. This is my makeshift alcohol. I have isopropyl alcohol on here. You want to spray, I'm only going to spray the ones I'm using. Spray your mold because you don't want those soap bubbles. I might use that one, so we'll see how much I have left. All right, spray your mold down. Spray the inside of it. And at the very end, I'm going to spray it as well. It prevents those soap bubbles from popping up. There's another word for it, but I'm going to call it bubbles. All right, no more bubbles. All right, so we have our clear soap right here. So this is what I'm going to add my dye to. I'm going to put the camera down so you can see what I'm doing with my long sleeves. All right, so this is supposedly pink, so we'll see. Looks more red than the red one. This is red. This is pink. I think someone got it mixed up when they packaged it, but we'll see. All right, so the recipe here that I have says to put 6 drops of dye. I always eyeball it. If it doesn't look dark enough, I put more. If it looks too dark, I just kind of leave it. There's not much more I can do. So you kind of eyeball it. I put about 6 drops of that. Oh, that's a nice color. Rosy looking. Very nice, very nice. Okay, mixing that up in there. Cool. Looks good. All right, trying to make sure I didn't forget anything. Oh, of course, the cinnamon. We need the cinnamon. All right, recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of that. I made up this recipe, so I kind of change it if I need to, but we'll see how it looks. 3 tablespoons. Come on. Come on out. 1, 2, uh-oh, get ready for the avalanche. 3. All right, let's see how she looks. All right, that made it pretty dark. I smell the cinnamon. It's a little clumpy in there, so I don't have one of these professional mixers yet, so this is why we call it OG original. It's old school. We just mixing it up, old school. All right, that made it come out very dark. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some more dye to the white part so that we get that nice rosy look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 drops in that. Mix her up, and it's still warm. Everything here is time sensitive because once it solidifies, that's it. You can't pour it. So you have to move quickly. All right, my last thing I'm gonna add is some sugar. I'm using white sugar here. It's from the dollar store, just $1. Domino. Awesome. I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons of that in the clear silk pot. 1, 2, 3, and that's perfect for exfoliation. These soaps were originally supposed to be for man's hands. That's the new brand that I'm working on. New brand of soap, new series for Father's Day, because I know men work so hard and sometimes their hands get a little rough. So it's just so much better to have that go-to soap to exfoliate their skin, have it smelling nice, and so their hands aren't so rough. Men work hard, and you know, my husband works hard. I appreciate it. So thought of a way to kind of give back to fathers. All right, here we go with the pouring. We have the goat's milk. I'm going to start pouring first. Make sure the rose is strong enough before I pour. I want to make sure I can smell it. All right, you want to go about halfway. That's what I do. About halfway. And remember, you're going to pour the other soap on top of it, so you need to keep the space. You need to make sure there's enough space. So only do about halfway. I would not recommend any more than that. Oh, it's going to be perfect. Thank you, Jesus. All right, don't be afraid to scrape what's left in there. Scrape it, scrape it, scrape it. I hope you can see what I'm doing. This is my first DIY video, so if it's not perfect, forgive me. All right. So here we go. So we have that part of it. We have the goat's milk base down. All right, I'm going to give this a last stir. It looks a little clumpy, but that's just the sugar in it. So it should be kind of granulated, if that makes sense. All right, here we go with the cinnamon. So if you pour from higher, it's going to get lower so you can see the swirl. If you don't want that, you can just pour it like this. I'm going to do it both ways. You can just pour it from real close up to it. Not supposed to go all the way through. The higher you bring it, the lower it's going to sink in there. All right, this is way hotter, so it's just sinking to the bottom. That's okay. I like the swirl idea. All right, so that's looking good. We'll move on. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I hope you can see. All right, it's going to the bottom, and what we're going to do with a chopstick is we're going to swirl it ourselves, make it look even more pretty. All right, I like that. Beautiful, beautiful. I like it. All right, I think this recipe is just gonna be perfect. Wow. This is my first time making this recipe here. Just kind of came up with it last night. Last night I made orange myrrh tea soap with myrrh oil, myrrh essential oil. And I also made peppermint, powerful peppermint aloe soap. So that was excellent. So that came out great. Okay, our next step, before we spray it with the alcohol, I'm going to take a chopstick. You only need one. They come in packs of 2. Free it at New China. All right, and you're going to go left to right and then go the opposite way. And that just helps to swirl because you have 2 different textures in there. You have the clear soap and the white soap, originally white soap. So it just helps to create that nice design in there. All right, that's pretty cool. Oh, I feel the sugar in there. All right, that did something. So for this very last one, I hope you can see, that's where it sat. It chose to sit on top, and I poured it really low, so that worked out for me. That's what I wanted to show you. If you pour it high, it'll sink to the bottom. If you pour it low, it should sit right on top. Most people, for these videos, I noticed they take temperatures. That's something I haven't done, but I'm beginning to see why. All right, that's good. All right, with the one that's sitting on top, I don't want to swirl it. I want it to have those 2 layers set, so I'm just going to leave that one. All right, last but not least, I'm going to spray it. Oopsies, runaway chopstick. Stay. Okay, I'm going to spray it with the alcohol, which I have right here. No bubbles. Stay with me. No bubbles. No soap bubbles. Uh-oh. Running a little low. Running a little low. No bubbles. Okay, that worked there. All right, last but not least, you can shoot these. You can shoot these straight in your freezer, or you can cover them with parchment paper or wax paper and leave it right on your counter. That is what I did last night. And if you put it in the freezer, 2 hours is good. If you have it on your counter, I would wait 24 hours if it's a big bar that you're doing. So let's say I fill these bigger spaces here. I would wait 24 hours because you don't want to pop the mold and then it's not dry and you ruin your soap. We don't want that. All right, before I leave you, I'm going to show you my powerful peppermint aloe soap. I'm so excited. So I made these yesterday. They're gorgeous. And it's made just like kind of how you saw it today. I love to use natural products. It was made with organic essential oil, peppermint essential oil. It was also made with fresh peppermint from my garden. I dried it and sprinkled it on the top. That's actually what I forgot here. Good thing we went through. Okay, hold on. Wheel and come again, wheel and come again. All right, let's see if it's still wet enough for me to sprinkle some of these I have in my pilon. Chop, chop, chop. Chop it up. All right, sprinkle them. Let's see if it's too late. Ooh, it's not too late. It's not too late. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. It's not too late. Okay. These smell really good. So for these, you have to dry them. After you get pretty flowers from your husband, dry them out, crush them up, put them in your soap. Make rose essential oil as well. Excellent. It's good stuff. That's how I made that oil that went in this soap. Perfect. All right, that just adds that natural touch to it. That natural touch. Perfect. A nice organic touch. We love it. We love it. We love it. All right. Perfect. Now you can cover them. I'm gonna get another one to cover that one in just a bit. But I'll go back to my soap. So I made the powerful peppermint aloe soap. In addition to the fresh, let me show you, where is it? Oh, here we go. The fresh mint from my garden that I put in the soap. I also put aloe, which I am also growing. So good stuff, all good stuff. All right, so that is gonna be on sale. You'll see the link below. Beautiful looking bar. All right, and last but not least, I mentioned it earlier, this is the beautiful, have an orange look to it. It is the myrrh soap. It's the orange myrrh tea soap. Looking excellent, smelling wonderful. Even as I was unmolding it and it had some soap that I scraped off the side and I washed my hands with it, I was like, wow. I was smelling it while I was making my mask. So it's awesome. So that's my video today. I hope this was helpful. I will also list the ingredients down below in this video. Like this video, thumbs up, and God bless you. Till next time, Daughters of Sarah Boutique is where it's at. DOSBoutiqueCo on Etsy. God bless.